Today we're talking about 3 big problems with leading change, the annoying truths we just have to deal with to get change done. I've been thinking a lot about change lately. I've been living, breathing and shaping it for much of the last 2 years. And as I sat in my office at the end of another exhausting day, feeling like it's 2 steps forward and 1 step back, I suddenly realised that's exactly what it is. Leaders have to face 3 things that makes change feel harder than you think it should, but are actually completely normal. And when we stop wishing that those 3 things didn't exist and work with them, not against them, change feels much better. Starting with number 1, the change curve. The idea that people experiencing change go through a specific set of emotions in a specific order. Shock and denial, anger and depression, acceptance and integration. You've felt it yourself, I'm sure. It's a simple fact of life. But it gets worse because the second thing is, everyone's change curve is different. Mike moves quickly through shock and denial, straight to anger. Tammy gets past anger quickly, but spends a long time bargaining in the bit between depression and acceptance. As a manager introducing change, you have to deal with the different change curves in your team. You have to be ready for them and not look at them as a barrier to change. I once heard a leader say, "We haven't got time to pander to people's change curves here." Well, you might have to help people through more quickly than they'd like, but ignoring their change curves doesn't work, because actually getting your people through their change curves is precisely what you need to do to deliver change. It is the leadership job. You have to know Mike will get angry and know that if he doesn't get through that anger, he'll never make it to acceptance and will always be frustrated and a risk to the change taking hold properly. Okay, so far, number 1, the change curve exists. Number 2, everybody's change curve is different. But the real kicker, the thing that always makes leading change feel like you take 2 steps forward and 1 step back, and it's got to be worth a like and subscribe, hasn't it? Number 3, as a leader, your change curve is always out of sync with your team's. You're always ahead of your team on the change curve, and when you bring the change to them, you get pulled back to the start. So it's literally 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Imagine you're sitting in the monthly managers meeting and the boss says, "Sales are down massively, we have to cut staffing costs by 10%. Whoa, you run right into shock and denial. 10%? We can't manage that. It can't really be that bad, can it? But then the management team start working through the situation in detail. You break through shock and denial, maybe into anger and depression and the reality of it, so you don't tell the team yet. You're working it through and you don't want to give them bad news without a plan. Eventually, 3 weeks later, the management team have figured out a way to tackle things as sensibly as possible. You're ready to share it with your people. You stand up in your own weekly team meeting and announce, "Sales are down, we have to make staff savings of 10%. And just as you're about to say, "But don't worry, we have a plan, the impact won't be that bad," you get hit with a wave of shock and denial from your team. "Sales are down, how much? We're losing jobs, when? Who's getting sacked? Who's going to decide?" Having slowly made your way around your own change curve, you're brought back suddenly, abruptly, and without any room for argument to the beginning of the process in your team's heads. The momentum you've built up for yourself in tackling this huge problem hits a wall of overlapping change curves that can feel impossible to get over. We'll talk about what to do about it in a minute, but that's the massive challenge for leaders delivering change. Change curve, it's different for everyone, and it's always out of sync between leaders and their teams. So what do you do to tackle these 3 challenges? Well, first, simply accept that the change curve exists. Your team are going to be shocked, deny the need for change, get angry and depressed before they can move to acceptance. Just knowing that and being ready for it helps reduce the stress of actually dealing with it. Second, get to know the individual change curve shapes in your team. Learn how quickly your people move through the stages. Spot where they get stuck or need an extra push. The more you know about how your people respond to change, the better you're able to help them through it. Third, the only way to beat the exhausting effect of change curves overlapping and being out of sync with each other is communicate the need for change as soon as you can. So long as things aren't commercially sensitive or confidential, get in front of your team with the information much earlier than you're comfortable with. Shrink that overlap as much as you can. And it will give your team a chance to help shape the change, and it will make it much less stressful for you. I hope that helps. Hit subscribe for more videos about leadership and watch this one next. I'll see you there.